Yo, Haitian, go crazy with it. Go crazy with it. Woods.
Hola los peoples, my name is Gafisa. You're listening to Choublak4 and I hope you're having an amazing day. That beat is Haitians. You can find him on Instagram. His handle is at one Haitian. That will be one, the number one, HAYSHUN. Today's episode is titled Feminism. Let me show you why. Feminism is the advocacy of women's rights based on the equality of the sexes. However, the movement goes beyond the pursuit of equal rights and tackles things like one's liberty of expression. When seeing a grown man cry, if you think that he's weak for showing his emotions, but also think that women cannot function without letting it go, you are not treating men and women as equals. According to Stefan Sidroff, a clinical psychologist at UCLA and director of the Raoul Wallenberg Institute of Ethics, crying activates the body in a healthy way. There are three main types of tears: emotional tears, basal tears, which are meant to lubricate, and reflex tears. These are the ones we get when we have something in our eyes. Emotional tears contains more regulating manganese than the other types of tears. When we cry, we release muscles tightened by stress. We activate the parasympathetic nervous system and restore the body to the state of balance. That being said, it is unhealthy to encourage men to ignore these emotions. It also perpetuates the idea that women would be weaker than men. Either way, that doesn't sound like equality to me. Once a little girl hits puberty, she often gets a talk about armpits. Whether it's from her mom or her best friend, chances are somebody is going to advise her to shave her armpits. Usually it's because shaving your armpits may result in less sweating, or at least less noticeable sweating. Sweat rings on your shirt sleeves, for example. It may also cut down the odor associated with sweat. Most hair is porous, meaning it's able to absorb and hold on to sweat. However, she won't be told that she should shave her armpits because of hygiene alone. She will be told that she should shave her armpits because she is becoming a woman. A woman cares about hygiene. Don't get me wrong, I care about hygiene, but little girls are taught to care about hygiene more than little boys, as if caring about hygiene was solely a feminine trait. Which brings me to femininity. Femininity refers to the qualities and attributes regarded as characteristic of women. Puberty aside, becoming a woman is essentially the maturing of one's mind. As we grow up, we are told 1,000 different ways men do this and women do that. If I asked you to list 5 things that make a woman or a man, I don't think these 5 things would have to do with physical attributes alone. That's because we all have a list of things we associate with femininity or masculinity. Some might have thought a woman should be caring, accomplished, and strong. A man should be brave, supporting, and kind. When in reality, we should think men and women should be caring, accomplished, strong, brave, supporting, and kind. We should expect everyone to do their parts to create a better society and strive to be better, to do better. Even though there will always be that one desperate soul who simply doesn't want anything to do with any of this. But you shouldn't base your opinion of a whole gender on a few people you know. We can't walk around saying women are snakes and niggas and shit. It devalues the efforts of the people who choose to do good, to do better every day. Concerning equality, instead of turning the world into men and women are snakes and aren't shit, I think it would be better if we could say nobody is a snake and nobody is lower than shit. To the people who still feel entitled to these statements, please tell me why you insist on dancing with snakes. Why do you entertain anything with somebody you place lower than shit? And most importantly, why do you say you're a feminist just because it looks cool? Clearly, you are not fully aware of what feminism actually is. Let's go back to femininity. Everyone has their own way of expressing it. Maybe for you, it's not what society calls girly and people call you a tomboy. Or maybe you don't like cleavage and like expressing your womanhood through things that have nothing to do with your body. Or maybe you feel like walking around naked every day. And the only thing actually keeping you from doing so is the fact that you don't want to catch a cold. But you are a woman, you are feminine, and that's it. Because you define what is feminine for you. Do not let anyone try to change you. By the way, feminism is about letting different categories of women make the choices they consider better for themselves. In conclusion, check your perception and actions. Make sure you are not an anti-feminist claiming to be a feminist. Thank you for listening to today's episode. You can follow Choublak4 on Instagram or Twitter. That will be CHOUBLAK4, the number 4. You can also subscribe to whichever platform you're listening this from. I am an artist, and you'll also find my work on Instagram. My handle is @Rafisarelo. That will be RAFISARELO. Have a blessed day. Ciao, ciao. Bye, bye.